This is the part of chronic illness life where everything's normal is really frustrating. Good morning, guys. It's Tuesday morning and we are heading to the doctor's office, but first, because if you have a later doctor's office appointment and you have time to do fun things, you go to McKay's. We have like 2 massive boxes in the back that you can't see, well maybe, full of puzzles and CDs, and mostly puzzles because I have a puzzle problem. But yeah, so we're bringing those and then we'll get McKay cash that you can spend in the store and buy all the things. So I'm super excited. We got here early and they're actually doing it differently. Usually you can like bring in a bunch of totes or whatever, but I think they're coming to us in the parking lot and getting our stuff and then we can go in.
Hey, they're coming out here.
Super excited. Lots of puzzles. You're doing a great job, Mom. Queen of packing.
The problem's gonna be if they open it, and then we're all gonna go.
We're gonna have to run when they open it.
See? It won't fit.
Okay, well they're not all gonna fit.
I know, but I'm very sad. They should all fit.
Hi guys. We are in the ultrasound room. She's coming back. Fixing to get my leg ultrasound to check for a blood clot. So I'll let you guys know how it goes afterwards. I'll see you in a little bit. Ultrasound is finished. All went well. And now to the mall?
Yeah. Plant place.
The mall and the plant place. But the mall, somewhere in there, it's all that matters.
Unless it's
We're done. And that was like the fastest ultrasound ever. 20 minutes. Also the most relaxing ever. So we just got back home from the hospital and now we're just kind of waiting to see what the results are. I don't suspect there's a blood clot or anything, but who knows? And also when my doctor was like, make sure you tell her where the knot is. So I did, and she was like, there's not a vein there. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but he told me to tell you. And she's like, okay, but that's really weird. I don't know. Honestly, I'm thinking there's something wrong with my lymphatic system. And we believe that you have a bunch of lymph nodes all in your body and it's like its whole little system, and it, like as they say, takes out the trash and it helps your immune system. And where it's knotted up is where a lymph node would be. So, I don't have that confirmed, but that's what I feel like is going on from just research I have done on my part. They actually called on the way up there and was like, can you get an MRI done today as well at 3 o'clock? And I was like, yeah, that's fine, like that's great, because it's like an hour for us. And she got back on the other line. She was like, MRI machine's down. Of course it is. So we actually have an appointment next Tuesday as well to go get an MRI done at 7 o'clock at night. So never heard of that before, but that'll be interesting. At least we don't have to get up early. I'm gonna email my Mayo doctors because we're going up there next month and maybe they might know something. I don't know. I'm really grasping at straws right now, but there is an issue. Like we need to figure this out for sure. But before we went to the mall, y'all all saw we were at McKay's, and I got a bunch of I got a few kid books because my niece is 3, and then my nephew, my best friend's little boy, will be a year old next month as well. So I got children's books because, you know. And I also found Hungry Hungry Hippo. Does anyone remember Hungry Hungry Hippo? Like, that was my childhood game. Like, my brother and I loved that game. So I was so excited. The box, you can tell, is totally used, but I think we will enjoy it. So that's all that matters. And then we went to the mall and walked around a little bit. I got candy, but we did it. It was very, like, you went up and got the bag, a glove, and your own, like, pair of tongs. So that was good. Or your own scoop. But we didn't try on anything. We didn't go in a lot of stores. We just kind of like walked around, basically. So, and we got a few plants for the pond. There's a bunch in there. We did not get all of those today. But I'll show you guys. Also, my mom found tadpoles in there yesterday. So that was really fun. We were down there watching them. But yeah, so that was my doctor day today. kind of feeling good about where we are right now. I think it's just gonna be figuring out what the next step is, really. And I feel like the MRI will kind of help in that, and me emailing other doctors. I think this is a journey, a little bit of self-advocating, and I really hate having to do this because I've had to do it before, but I feel like at this rate we're all kind of confused, so I feel like I'm kind of at the point where if I start saying, can we try this, do we think it's this, like, people will be like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. So fingers crossed all goes well, and I'll keep you guys updated on my results and everything else going on. Hey guys, it's Friday here. This morning I had to get up early and go get blood work done to check my cortisol level, and you have to get it done first thing in the morning, because I think in the morning your cortisol level is the lowest, I believe. I could be wrong. I can't exactly remember if it's the lowest or the highest. But anyway, I had to go get that done. So now I am outside watching our pond. We have had many interesting things happen here. We have found tons of tadpoles, which is really awesome. They may be bullfrog tadpoles. I'm not sure. They do have brown on the top. They kind of look like a snake, but they're not. They just got the brown spots on top. We also have found a turtle in the pond. I've been told it's about this big. I have not seen it personally. My parents have, but I love turtles, and I'm like, we need to name it. So that's gonna have to happen soon. But it eats plants, so at least it won't eat the tadpoles or the fish, so that's good. Also, my plants are growing really well. There's one that I'm like obsessed with. I think it's like a tiger shark cactus or something, because it looks like an opening of a shark. And it has just gone insane. Look at that. It's incredible. It had like this piece and that piece and like one opening. And now it's exploded. Also, I meant to tell you guys, I heard back about the ultrasound. There were no blood clots, which is great. But this is the part of chronic illness life where getting back good test results or the everything's normal is really frustrating. Because now that's when we're gonna go ahead and do the MRI, which actually, crazy story, my cardiologist, when he emailed me saying that the results were normal, he said, I've been in touch with your Mayo cardiologist, which you already may know of that. And I was like, nope, I don't. And he said, we have decided to do the MRI. Go ahead and do the MRI. And let me tell you, like, having doctors communicate is everything, because a lot of my doctors didn't used to do that. So for him to just contact him was just an answer to prayer. So I'm very relieved to know that they are working on it. So yeah, guys, that's about all that has been going on here this week. My mom and I did build a whole shelf. We took out my computer desk and stuff and put a big shelf up. So when that's done, I will have to show you guys, because it looks really cool. So I'm super excited about that. But next week we go back for an MRI next Tuesday. So this coming Tuesday. So I will bring you guys along on that journey. I'm hoping that we find out whatever's going on with my leg, and that we finally get some answers. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in, for watching. Also, I found out today that I have 100 subscribers. So guys, thank you so much for subscribing and watching these videos. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do below. And I will see all of you guys next Monday. Bye, guys.